Hey Mark, here we are again on our radio program, and today we are here to talk about Adele.
Yeah, Adele Adkins, who's now back again and making the headlines and sales in a big way, as I was predicting a little while ago when we knew that the album was going to come out. Yeah.
So what do we know about this?
This much we know. We're talking before the release now, but this will apply based on a lot of things that are already in the works already. We know it's 25. She recorded it when she was 25. It's coming out November the 20th. And what we will have is like a collection of new songs. She says that this time around she's done things which are more upbeat than last album. So it'll be interesting to see how much more upbeat it is. The single is fairly sort of downbeat, actually.
Yeah, that Hello is just like the previous stuff. Sounds very sad.
It sounds like, a heartbreak song, actually, which is sort of odd that she's done that. And Lionel Richie has actually had words to say and say it sounds a little bit like his Hello.
No, he doesn't. So, I don't know why he says that, but he doesn't.
I think it's a joke. I mean, but there again, it's got that line in it that they say time's supposed to heal you, but I haven't done much healing and stuff like that. That doesn't sound like an upbeat track to me.
So why is she avoiding the press?
This is what Adele does. It's partly to keep up the mystique. It's partly because she's got quite strong views on how an artist should represent herself or whatever and shouldn't sell out. So there are many things that Adele won't do that other artists do, like the reissue of albums with extra tracks, like giving her name for advertising brands, doesn't do any of that. Hasn't done so much touring. We're waiting to see at the time of we're talking here, then she hasn't announced it all. But there are all things which put together can mean that she could potentially double her income. Some artists certainly do when they put together these things. She's refused, Nick, she says not, but she'll still make more than the rest of them put together pretty much.
But she's a girl that with the first album, the debut album, she basically got an Oscar. She got everything. I mean, she can afford it basically.
Yeah. So, well, the last album is 19 was one thing. When she came on to do the last one, that shifted more than 30 million copies. It was awarded a Grammy for the best of the year, Grammy for the best song, Rolling in the Deep, and so on. Yeah. So I mean, she's coming in this
and an Oscar.
Yeah, she's from a position of strength. When she did Skyfall, yeah, and there's an interesting backstory there, which just note is like there are suggestions that she could indeed have done the last Bond one that's just come out that was now done by Sam Smith, but that's another matter. But yeah, she's in a position where she can say no if she wants to, and she will say no because she's a young mum. She's got a partner who she's keen on developing a lifelong relationship with, in a way that she's prepared to put that above some of the music things that other record companies might think that she should do.
Can she sound a bit of a diva though?
Some people might say that. I'm not sure. I think she's a very strong-willed individual, and that's why people love her. Partly. I mean, this new record, I'm 100% sure will have some quite strong autobiographical songs, which will really show where she's coming from. Pre-sales already suggest that it's going to be a #1 around the world, and could very well outsell the last album.
But the next question is, can she really match the expectations? Because we've seen artists before, like many others, like Dido, for instance, that they had a great album and then they couldn't follow up.
The expectations, it's fair to say, are sky high, given what we're just saying there on the last one. And so she's got quite a tough bar to meet. And there will certainly be those in the way that the press does, that, build them up, knock them down. She's had a wonderful reputation up until now. If she slips at all or does something which is a little bit not to the commercial liking it could be, then she will suffer, which is a shame because people should enjoy it just as she is.
And the release album is the 30th. When is that? The 20th.
The 20th, yeah. And we will see more singles. We will see more stuff coming on the back of that as well. There's a drib drab of release of information, and this will continue right the way up until when it comes.
All right, then we will have to wait for the 20th of November. And good luck to Adele.
Yeah, we'll be listening to this for a long time after this interview. I think that's for sure. And some of those tracks are probably going to go down as classics in the future. She's worked with all sorts of artists like Danger Mouse and people like that. Adele, we're waiting for you.
Okay, thank you, Adele. See you soon.
Thank you.